Hi there, John here from SalesDesk. Those of you involved in high-touch collaborative selling will know it's a team sport. There's a lot of data exchange between your sales team, regardless of where they are in the world. But not only that, you need to exchange a lot of data to the customers as well. Everything from proposals to requirements documents to contracts to meeting bookings and so on. So I'm going to show you how you use live chat inside SalesDesk, not just to speak to your sales team, but also to have conversations with your customers, have video huddles, share records, share documents, and so on. So let's get started. Okay, so let's imagine we're working on a deal. There are two colleagues of mine who work alongside me, but they're in different countries and different time zones. So I'm going to start by making a live chat channel so we can discuss this deal together. Simply click here in the chat console and click New Group. So I'm going to select Fred and Lauren. Once I've selected them, I'm going to give this deal a name. I'm going to call it Newco. And once I've done this, this new chat channel is created. And if you go to information here, you can see the members of the channel and you can see information about their recent activity inside the system. It's that simple to create a new chat channel. The other type of channel you can create is a direct message channel. And that's a channel where there's only one other person apart from you. The way you do that is you simply create new channel and you select only one attendee. In this case, it's going to be Fred. So once I've done this, you can see that channel's created and there's just me and Fred in that direct messaging channel. And again, if you go to conversation info, you'll see it's just two members and the channel name is the name of the other person in that particular channel. Next, let's talk about chat channel filtering. So how do you search across a large number of different channels you might be a member of? Simply click here and type in the name of the channel you're looking for, in this case, Newco. The other way you can look for channels is to filter. So you can filter by direct message channels, that's channels between you and one other person, group chats, and also workspace chats. And I'll come on to workspace chats a little later. If you click here, then you can filter by only channels that have messages that are currently unread. So you remember I set up a direct message channel with my friend Fred, my colleague, who I'm working on a deal with. So if I click here, you can see that there's a new message, but if I click here and filter, then it only shows me channels with messages incoming. So here you can see Fred's left me a message saying, shall we discuss the deal? Let me find a quiet space to talk. What you'll notice here next to the user icon for any user in the chat, or in fact any user anywhere in the platform, if you roll over them, there's a green dot and they're active now. That means they're on the platform right now. So you're more likely to get hold of them if you click message to join them in a message or have a video huddle that we'll discuss later. But it really is that simple to a channel and start talking to your colleagues anywhere in the world about deals, opportunities, and so on. Just in a quick aside to show you how you can engage in a live video chat with anybody anywhere in the platform, you can see here there are some meeting minutes that have been created inside SalesDesk by Milo, our AI agent. And you can see that Fred has left a comment against this particular piece of text. Again, because I can roll over Fred and see he's online now, I can click here and I can immediately start talking with him. So it shows you how users and chat are integrated across the entire platform and how easy it is to start a conversation about things just within one platform in one browser tab. Okay, this is where it becomes really powerful. Let's talk about how we can use our integrated live chat inside SalesDesk to actually collaborate in a meaningful way. A few things I'm going to show you. Firstly, if I want to call out Fred and notify him there's something urgent, I can simply use the mention tag. What that will do is message him inside the live chat, but also send him a message saying, John's left you a message in this channel. He can click on the email and be brought back into the platform. So it's a good way of grabbing people's attention. The next thing to show you is you can, of course, upload files. So I'm going to choose a very simple screenshot. You can't see my screen, but I'm just choosing something here. I'm going to choose there we go. So I've chosen this particular image. I'm going to give it a specific name, which is intro. When I click create image, it's stored automatically in the assets section within SalesDesk. So everything's synced and stored for you. So I'm going to now send this particular file to Fred. And if he clicks on it, he'll see the asset in situ. When you're dealing with lots of different records, whether it's opportunities or leads or contacts, it's important to be able to reference things when you're talking about them, rather than cut and paste. And this is where record sharing becomes really powerful. Let me give you an example. I want to share a particular set of reports with Fred to bring them to his attention. So I'm going to go to reports, click on SDR reports and share them here. By doing that, Fred has a link to those reports and he can simply click on here and he gets taken to the individual reports that have been set up. There's no need to copy and paste. Everything's integrated in this secure chat. Let me give you another example. What I might wish to do is choose, let's talk about, so I can choose a particular deal here, and I can say, let's get this right. Again, this is shared with Fred in the chat, so he can simply click on this and he's taken through directly to the deal. He can leave a comment, he can leave a message. It's so easy. One final example, what I might want to do is say, let's take this task here and say, is this, can you update? Again, Fred can click on that particular task and he can start working on that. So it's a wonderful way to share records securely in the platform. Other things you can share as well are also documents. So let's say you've used SalesDesk documents to create a particular requirements analysis or proposals for customers. Again, if I can click here, and what I'm doing now is I'm sharing a document for Fred to review and tell me if he thinks it's appropriate and also collaborate with me on it. So there you go, really powerful record sharing inside the platform. What you might find during a live chat is there isn't enough time to continue and you want to have a follow-up meeting. The way to do that is inside the channel, click on this book meeting icon. If I just put in the details here, it already fills out the participants in the channel in the meeting booking, so they all get invited to this follow-up. And I can just choose this follow-up meeting for tomorrow. And when I save this particular meeting, like so, it will add it to all of our calendars, it will send out the relevant invites, but also it will put it inside the chat so everyone can see, hey, this meeting's booked for tomorrow, everybody's available to join it. One other option may be that you want to jump on a video call with somebody you're chatting with right now. The reason may be sometimes it's just easier to chat face to face. So let's say I've invited Fred to this follow-up meeting. What I really want to do is have a quick chat with him to prepare for the meeting. What I can do is click here and a video huddle. So if I click like this, and there you have it. I started a video huddle from inside the messaging tab there. You can see here this green icon shows that a huddle's in progress, and I can move this around and talk to Fred while I'm working. And all the other options you have built in with video calling is available. So let's say, for example, I'm going to maximize this now, and I want to share a particular file with him. Let's say I want to share this particular view with Fred. I can do that, and we can collaborate on this record or document or image live in a video huddle without leaving the platform. And in addition to that, you can also record the call, and again, that will be saved and shared. So really simple to have very quick video chats with your sales team, regardless of where they are in the world or what the time zone might be. You can save messages, you can book meetings, and you can jump on video huddles really easily. The last thing to discuss is how live chat integrates with workspaces. So you may remember a workspace is a secure environment where sales teams can collaborate with their customers. Customers can log into their workspace at any time, share records, book meetings, raise issues, and so on. Every time a workspace is created in SalesDesk, a chat channel is automatically created too. So to give you an example, if I go to this particular channel here, even from within the CRM view, I can look at all the chat we've had inside that particular workspace. I can share records, I can share files, and so on. So if a customer comes into their own workspace and they start chatting, it will appear right inside the CRM. I don't even need to go into the workspace to collaborate with them. Same goes for jumping on a video huddle. If I want to go into the workspace to see the same chat in situ and experience the same thing the customer sees, I can click on Enter Workspace, and here we are. This is the messaging inside their workspace. So as you can see, you have this two-way chat where a chat can be initiated by a customer logging into their workspace. They might send you a mention. They may start a video huddle. So you have full integration between the CRM layer and also between the workspace layer. And as I mentioned before, any kind of video calls that happen in the huddle view are all taken care of in the assets view. So effectively, you can go to your assets view and you can see all of your video recordings that have happened in the platform as well. So you have this beautiful architecture that enables live video huddling, video calling, and interaction with your customers all securely in one platform. Thank you for watching.